he is. Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Chad. On this wonderful Saturday, clear blue skies, approximately 80 degrees. A beautiful day. Just a beautiful day. Wow. I'll tell you about those who did not have a beautiful day. Those Americans are trapped in Afghanistan, left there by Trader Joe and his malicious slasher incompetent regime. At least we forget 13 servicemen and women died at Abbey Gate, Kabul, Afghanistan, along with 200 other poor souls. 300 plus people lost arms and legs and limbs. Things that don't grow back. A lot of them service members as well. Every day, never forget. And never forget whose fault this is. Deploying knife hands. But there was hope. Folks getting them out. Task Force Argo, Task Force Pineapple, Project Exodus, Project Dynamo Christian Coalition, Mighty Oak Foundation, just to name a few. And least we forget that 700, 800 plus people were still incarcerated over the J6 debacle, held there as political prisoners without sentencing, without bail, torture, solitary confinement conditions. Someone lost an eye. There have been suicides, and they're arresting more. Every day, never forget, and never forget whose fault this is. And yes, definitely deploy more knife hands. But there's hope. Thousands of people, family, friends, all those terrible organizations, law firms doing pro bono work, even some senators, congressmen, representatives, judges, former presidents, soon to be president, and Supreme Court getting into the fray. Yeah. Meanwhile, speaking of J6, T-Man. Trump has scheduled a awards gala for the J6 hostages. Yeah, he's calling them hostages. In a report I seen, it was kind of biased. It was very left biased, but they said that he will hold some type of rally, some kind of gala. I think around I want to say November, but anyway. He vows to have a gala and prevent them with a plaque, the J6 Prison Choir Corps something. I don't know. It has to do with the a song that came out where him and everybody was at the J6 was saying was singing and doing the Pledge of Allegiance and all that. It's on the billboards. I don't know it. I have to look this up, but the prison, the J6 Prison Choir Gang is what they're kind of referring themselves at. So he's going to be giving awards and have a gala. I don't know. And that's funny. T-Man vows to pardon everyone that has been wrongly sentenced. In this J6 bullshit. Where our tyrannical regime literally imprison people, imprison the political opposition, right? So, turning a lot of people into felons. And interesting enough, it states that that Trump is obviously when he gets sentenced and goes to when he gets sentenced, he's a felon, but he's not yet because he hasn't been sentenced yet. And when he goes to sentencing and goes to jail, which I doubt very seriously, is that, which is happening in September the 13th, I forget, then he will be, if he willingly hangs out with other felons, that's a felon in itself. That's, I guess felons can't hang out with known felons. We've got to do some work here. We got to do some real work. The DOJ and inmates, former convicts. I mean, they need their life back. They really do. They need their rights back. They really do. Seriously. Yeah. I mean, I'm all about, if you served your time, you served your time. That's it. Done. Debt paid. I mean, that's it. Now you come back to the real world and you get reset. All reset on downs. You get to carry a gun. You get to vote. You get to hang out with known felons if you want. You get to be a citizen again because you paid your fucking debt, right? That's how I look at it. So I mean, there's a lot of shit that I don't like. Don't even get me started on taxes. So that's just, and I've been to prison, but it was as a prison guard. But anyway, you know, I almost went to prison quite a few times. So, you know, can you imagine that? I mean, you know, say you go there with maybe you got hemmed up on some charges that shouldn't have went down that way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a lot of innocent people. There is a lot of innocent people because of the bullshit fucking laws that come through that. I mean, things like conspiracy and sedition, and you know what that is. That's just you know, oppression. It is, quite honest. I mean, truthfully honest. You know, we need to revamp that. That's how I look at that. And it's, yeah, you know, sure. There's violent people out there. There's very dangerous people out there. I think that's a good thing. Actually. You know, but I mean, we set up this country to be able to protect ourselves, right? From all enemies, foreign and domestic, that kind of thing, right? You know, there are some of us that pledged an oath, right? About 18 million of us so far in this country, and more are being made every term of service. So, you know, where does it end? Where does all this oppression end? I tell you where it ends. It ends when we either say that's enough or they continue, and we lose everything. See, they take an inch. We give them an inch. We go, oh, okay, yeah, I guess that's a good idea. Fine. You know, we might even vote for it, which, you know, gets changed. Fine, okay, it goes through anyway. Or we win with the vote and they just stack on a whole bunch of more fucking regulations and bullshit. You see what I'm saying? It just keeps going and going and going. We need to draw some kind of line. I mean, you know, the line in the sand. I mean, no, there must be multiple lines in the sand because there's multiple fronts. And now the true criminals are running the country. Yes, they're running our government. Yeah, and they're not in prison. Anyway, before I get on a tangent, last night, Lackluster Fridays, which was in 3 parts, I did the math, it was almost 7 hours. Hence why I woke up around 11:30. So, you know, went to bed around 3 or 4, I forget, I don't know. 3:30, 4, I think. 3:30 is around 3:30 is when we ended the live stream, the last live stream. So, yeah, great times, great conversations. Wow, we solved space travel. We solved individual space travel in chat. I mean, that was Lackluster Fridays. Yeah, we talk about so many things, and we have Discord, we have debates, and then we come to some kind of a fucking conclusion that's mind-blowing. You're like, what? Really? Beings in space? Wow. Oh, anyway, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. We talked about you know, the roles of men and women. We talked about we talked about a lot of things. Just a lot of things. You'd have to check it out. And thank you everyone who showed up. There's a lot of new names that showed up. So yeah, enough of that. Go Team Devildawg. Go Team Devildawg. Arg. Arg. Go Team Devildawg. Arg. Fuck brain surgery. He is recuperating as we speak. He is he has some problems with his eye. The one that was had the tumor behind it. It's not a tumor. It's a tumor, right? Well, his eye is independently doing what it wants. So it's kind of weird. So he's wearing an eye patch and actually getting some relief from that. You know, giving his eye a break. So that's great things. Great news. Just another step up in his recovery, right? So go check out Devildawg Prepper, sub to his channel, watch all his content, comment on everything, on every video, and then share it. And then let's get this brother up to way well past 500. I think he was at 420 last time I checked. Great number, by the way. But keep it going, right? Keep it going. Go Team Devildawg. And go TeamLinda. Fuck cancer. She is still fighting cancer, and she wants to live, and that's what's up. She will not stop, and that's great. That's amazing. No quit, no chill in her. Yeah, what's your excuse, right? Yeah. So go TeamLinda, and go TeamJoe. Go TeamJoe. Fuck addiction. He has been clean for almost 2 months now. He's on some pain management. He's doing pain management right now. So shout out to TeamJoe. Go check out Joe Morgan's channel. Give him some love and support. This has been Mad Shad. Every day, never forget. Bonus, more knife hands. Rah.